missing his hella.
Testing.
Can hear you.
All right, cool.
The video you posted, that the strategy we're gonna be going for. Good.
Yeah, I'll go over like just the rough mechanics and what we'll be doing. Not a ton of new mechanics. Our strategy will just change quite a bit. Pretty much like 100% not gonna happen unless the video that video he doesn't have the buff. Even then,
I
we haven't
still
actually
think,
yet for him, but assume two downs for each tendon.
yeah. They
Yeah,
also did roll 3 heals, so I guess that is. I mean, even so,
Yeah,
I
don't
would
think we'll
still
get-
plan for 2 until we get a bigger buff in the future and more gear. I would think it would still be 2.
Yeah, we'll probably get it to like 30% is my guess.
Maybe 20 if we're really laying into it. If we could,
No, it won't.
if we take it out in 1, that'd be great because then that would be less of the HP the raid is losing in the long run.
I think the length of the fight only really like how long we go is based on mana. No, if we do things correctly, well, we'll see how it goes with 2 heals. But if we're doing things correctly, I don't think the healing should be too spiky.
Problem is going to be there's added dispels because we're going to be constantly dispelling the new thing and trying to hopefully get it to be the damage reduction that we ideally want to get on the tanks.
Ellie, do you have a greater mastery to gloves and the mats?
I should. Let me check. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go over the general strategy and I guess the extra mechanic. I'll go with new mechanic first. There's going to be this debuff that goes out. It has to be dispelled within 15 seconds or it will wipe the raid. What happens when it's dispelled is it jumps to a new player and it has a chance, I think randomly, to turn into a different kind of debuff, which is called Blood Corruption Earth. That is the one we want to get on tanks ASAP because when that debuff expires, it gives them damage reduction. And from what it seems like, from what I've seen on like videos and Wowhead, is the debuff seems to prioritize people on the right side. So assuming the front of the ship here is Deathwing's head, if you're on the right side, and let's say that a person on the left side has the debuff, supposedly it prioritizes jumping over, or I guess it prioritizes jumping across. So basically to start, everyone but the first tank to get it, which will probably be Shattuck. I think you want to give it to the amalgamation tank first. He'll be more on the right compared to everyone else. We're trying to get him 2 stacks. So that's that debuff. Eventually everyone should end up with it, but I don't know if we want to assign a healer purely for that, or if someone wants to volunteer. Otherwise,
I can try to watch for it more, but I think in general with 2 healing versus 3, where me and Mel are both just going to be very busy because we're going to be keeping up with the whatever the regular healing debuff that goes on people is. And in that video, because I watched it again earlier, just so I could remember everything. They specifically had 2 healers assigned to the standard debuff, and then one I think that was focusing on just topping people and dispelling the new debuff.
yeah, I mean we can try with one of you, or you both can try. The biggest thing is just that one has to be dispelled before it expires, or it's a raid wipe. And then when we get the other one, you don't want to dispel that if it gets on the tank.
Yeah, we just got to figure out
Yeah, we'll do some polls and
what the
see
different
it looks like.
markings of it are and stuff. But
The bad one is red. The good one is yellow.
okay,
I don't know how it will show up on your frames, but
it might be color coded like that. It might just be like a red symbol and a yellow symbol.
yeah. and I guess the bad one's called Blood Corruption Death Dispeller, and the good one's Blood Corruption Earth. And if someone has 2 stacks, which again I don't know if frames will show that easily, you also want to dispel them so we can try to get it to someone else and give them that buff. I guess the strategy we'll go over. So to start, we'll do the same thing. We'll leave the top left one up. We'll kill 3. I'm not going to do assignments for tentacles just yet to see how our damage is, but if we need to, I'll assign them. After we do the first roll, instead of stacking back how we usually are, all DPS will stack up next to the plate, and we'll pull the amalgamation kind of out here near triangle.
We'll be on the left side, right? Like just the
Correct.
left side of the
So
spine.
DPS would stack sort of on the left middle, so that Shattuck can be here on sort of the right middle, and it helps prioritize him getting the buff. So
And then
DPS will be
allows us
stacked
to
against the
stay in
plate.
healing range.
Forgy will be in between the DPS and the amalgamation. He's sort of like the front line defending. It helps defend against the bloods that are spawning. Makes it so we're not getting hit as much. And then once we get 9 on the ground, Shattuck will run through the pile that should be right here in the middle, bring it up to the plate. We want to, because we're doing 2 downs, we need to make sure we're doing the same side both times, which let's do, I guess, facing this way towards the front of Deathwing. It would be the left side. So let's always blow up left side. When he pulls that guy up, we're going to run back to triangle area. We'll pop a cooldown. And then we just kind of repeat that process the whole time. For the bloods, only Forgy should be hitting them. If we need more DPS on them, we'll figure that out. But Forgy should be single target, getting those down. And just some tips I saw in that guy's video in his description. No killing bloods during a roll. Do not kill bloods during the tendon burn. And do not kill bloods on plate 3. And I'm guessing that's assuming we've already killed enough, or we don't need to kill extra ones.
Yeah, you should have enough on the ground that you should be able to just burn the amalgamation quick, collect them up, and then blow that last plate. Which in normal, I want to say we pretty much do have enough bloods at the end, right?
We should, yeah, we'll see. But again, just to go through that strategy again, which will be the same for every single time we blow up the plate. DPS is going to be stacked near the plate. Forgy will be in the middle. And then Shattuck will be pulling the amalgamation out here. And then once we have enough on the ground, he'll pull it through. Shattuck will swap spots basically with where the DPS is. DPS will come out. We pop cooldown. We kill Tendon. The other thing is, this will probably be mainly range DPS. In order to not get the grip during the Tendon burn phase, we're going to kill the tentacle that is up while we wait for the plate to like get exposed, I guess, because there's that amalgamation does like a cast, it explodes. There's a little downtime there. So range DPS will switch to the tentacle, blow it up so we don't get that grip, so we don't have to waste time dealing with that. And then Shattuck will need to pick that up. The other really big thing that he seemed to mention is healing rain placement. So this is going to be on both the raid and on Phil, is getting healing rain down where the raid is going to be, and like preemptively knowing where that's going to be and putting it there. So for example, when all the DPS is stuck against this plate, trying to position it where all the DPS can be in, Forgy can be in, and even Shattuck should be able to get in it.
And then positioning for roll, I think, is the other important one.
Yeah, where we're going to go for roll, you should put it down. And then as well, when the tendon's being exposed, you should put it up close to where the DPS, so that melee can be in it and range. And everyone should always prioritize getting into healing rain before doing anything else. If it's a bad healing rain and it makes it so you can't like DPS or do something, that's fine. Just try to be in the best you can. If you can't, I understand. But that's like the biggest thing. We need to squeeze as much healing out on the raid as we can. So prioritize being in that if you can be in it. Trying to explain the next 2 plates, I guess. So we'll get the first tendon down. Once that is exposed, we'll have 3 tentacles up. We will only kill the one that was previously up. So the plate will pull up, we'll see 2 new ones. We're only going to kill whatever one was back here. So we'll kill that one, we'll then roll, and then once we're done rolling, we'll kill one of the tentacles that's still up. I don't know if it matters which one we kill. I don't know which one they do in the video, but I think they do the right one so that the melee can help kill the left one during that like plate transition phase. And then I think we want to do the same thing for the third plate. So we'll kill whatever one is up as the plate is like being revealed. We will roll, and then we will kill the one on the right. There's a lot of information, so I'll repeat it as we're going through the fight. But for the rolling spot, let's just always roll whatever spot is like left of the tendon that we kill. So we'll kill the tendon. We'll kill whatever tentacle is up, wherever it is, that's in the area that we were currently standing. And then we'll go to the spot that was left of the tendon that we killed. Other than that, I think healer cooldowns, we'll just follow the video because we pretty much have almost the same thing. I will start with Spirit Link. He says pop Mana Tide as well on the first, I forget what it's called. It's like Nuclear Blast or something. So Spirit Link, Mana Tide. Second one we'll do Bubble. And then he does Hymn of Hope and Bubble. Third one is big AoE healing and Divine Hymn if needed. And then we just repeat. So then it'll be Spirit Link, Bubble. And then we should have one.
For the third, I could slot in the Spirit Walker if need be, to just for the extra haste. It's like Melody Seed.
Other than that, big priority on getting that healing debuff off on the healers. I know I kind of brought it up, but I think it's called Searing Plasma. Getting that off players, which again, standing in the healing range should help with that. But I think that's pretty much it. Me and Cheese will be the grip people. I'll handle getting the grip. If I get gripped, then Cheese, you'll deal with the grip. And that should be pretty much everything. We'll give this some attempts. I mean, if it looks good, we'll keep going, but if it's looking really rough, we'll just do it for a little bit and then move on. So I don't want to put too much time into this if it's not looking too good, because we're probably going to do ping pong next, and splitting time between prog. We'll probably just end up forgetting everything we learned on this one, but I do want to take a look.
Well, this one is definitely hotter than ping pong.
Yeah.
We just didn't account for having this much spare time this week.
But yeah, I guess for Forgy there, Feral always just sits in the middle and just picks up the corrupted bloods as they're coming in and just sits there, even for the like very end where you have a shitload on you. They're not kiting them around. We'll try doing that. Maybe being down a healer makes it so we can't do that method. If it looks like healers can't keep up, we might have to have you do like the kiting method for the last plate.
I mean, did they buff the health in heroic?
I would imagine the ads have more health, yeah.
Sometimes certain ads don't get it though, and it seems like those might. Well, it could be 50-50, I guess.
Yeah. They might have a quicker spawn rate in heroic, might be part of it.
I'm not. My off spec is not set for healing.
Oh,
I
and
mean, I could throw heals. That was my upcoming question. If you want me to throw down healing rain or any type of heals, if we have a pause moment.
Yeah, I mean, you could stack healing rain on fills. That's probably always good. I forgot to mention, so Shattuck for the first amalgamation, we will. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is that after every tendon phase we do a roll. I'm pretty sure is what that guy does in the video. So we'll do the tendon. Probably not going to kill it. We will then. I think they just roll and then they kill the tentacle. Let me watch 1 second. I gotta double check the video.
I think you're right.
I remember him saying they roll after every.
They roll just to clean up all, like, so that all this, everything.
And Phil, I mean, do you want me to still use the Mana Spring Totem, or you want me to switch that to Healing Totem? I don't know if it's going to make any difference.
I don't know either.
Okay, never mind. They do not roll after every tendon. We're not doing that. But after the first tendon, Shattuck should hopefully have his 2 stacks of the debuff, or buff, sorry, damage reduction. If he doesn't, we'll have him stay on the right side to get it. But most likely, he'll move over to the left side, and then Forgy will be positioned a little more on the right side, and we'll get him his buff. So that is after the first tendon is exposed, we DPS, we don't kill it, it's probably going to have too much health. It goes back down. Shattuck picks up the next amalgamation. Instead of being on the right, he's going to be on the left side, and then Forgy's going to be more on the right side. Let's pull it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
We weren't even in the boat yet.
oh, we
Huh?
can't even do
Fine.
it.
What?
Okay, never mind. We're not doing it. You can't do Deathwing spine unless you've done all the other ones on heroic.
Wait,
Oh,
you
for
can't
hell's
use.
sake.
We're all prepared and everything.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Wait, you have to do Madness first? Oh, ping pong first, I guess?
Yeah. I thought it was just probably Madness, but I guess it's considered like one boss technically.
We're just planning for the future.
Yeah, easy mode. Just do what we were doing before. Let's actually practice standing how we were talking about. Just get used to it.
2, 1.
Leave top left one up like normal.
And we've got a shot at bringing them down. Don't worry about me.
Okay, roll.
Stop the destroyer. Ain't you following
Grasped.
lady?
Left
Road
roll.
Coming. 3, 2, 1.
Roll. Grip
Okay,
soon.
roll. DPS go up near the plate. Show the tentacle.
Target change.
Left
Road
roll.
coming. 3, 2, 1.
Rolled.
What? I think we might have been a little too much to the right or left.
I guess probably too far to the left.
And we're stacked like that. Make sure we're. I'm talking about being to the right or left of the middle. Just you want to be like slightly.
Good. At that point, I should already be on the right hand side, right?
At that point, you'll pick up the amalgamation and you'll be on
The right hand.
Yeah.
side, technically. Okay. So I wasn't over there yet, and that might have been what caused us to roll.
Oh yeah, if you weren't on the right, then everyone was technically on the left still. So
Yeah, we should. All the DPS pretty much will be in the middle ish. It's just a little helpful if we can shift a little tiny bit to the right. Or sorry, we want to be on the left.
Everybody's ready. Go.
Honestly, it looks like in the video they're
4,
standing in the middle.
3,
So
2, 1.
He's coming apart. Tear up the plates, and we've got a shot at bringing him down. Don't worry about me.
roll.
Stop the destroyer.
Grasped.
Rolling coming.
Left roll.
Darini.
3, 2, 1.
Rolled.
Roll. DPS go back near the plates.
Grip soon. Left
Rolling
roll.
coming.
Rolled.
You basically want to pull it out kind of near where the totems are. And the 4E wants to scoot back towards the DPS a little more.
Okay, I got you.
Stop DPS. They stop at 50%, so let's just stop there. And basically, what you'll do is you'll just run
Grip
through
soon.
kind of the middle, getting near, and you go to the plate.
Target change.
Script on me.
they just stop high so the tank can death strike, right?
Yeah, so it helps the healers.
Grip soon.
Target change.
We got another animation. I got hit a little too much. They should have enough.
Yeah, I just got 2 inaugurations on me. I just don't want to get them. Okay, well that one.
That's good. Probably be a wipe. Kill it quick. You need to get one more though.
Grip soon.
Yeah, I'm waiting until we get it low.
Target change.
Grip on me again. Choose the balance. You only want to get 20% to stop the grip. It's not DPS. I'll pick up that.
The other one got it. And the other one got that one.
Kill the one with 2.
Well, the one's 8's about to die. Let's say just wipe it out.
Grip soon.
Just wipe. Jump off.
Target change.
So cheese for those tentacles, you only want to get 20%. Because if you do more than that,
Grasp.
next grip. Oh, okay. Yeah, nope. All good.
Left
Rolling
roll.
coming.
3, 2,
2.
roll.
Yeah, I'll call when you do it, cheese, otherwise just assume I have it. And no dots on those, only like get that 20%, get that person out of the grip, and then leave it. I think Foji should have a bar that shows on your screen to show you how much damage you need to do. Yeah, all good. We can at least get this little dance down, even though we can't do it on heroic.
I think it's gonna be the same thing.
5, 4,
Spine and Madness are tied
2,
into
1.
everything else being killed on heroic.
Plates is coming apart. Tear up the plate, and we've got a shot at bringing them down. Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyers.
Roll.
Grasped.
You Palana, Darini.
Left
Load
roll.
incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it all turned around.
Roll. Grip soon.
Roll.
Target change.
Information to 50%.
Amalgamation got cheesy to 50%.
It's not DPS.
Grip soon.
Target change.
Grip soon.
Target change.
That should be enough. If that counters right. You have 2. Oh, he's got 2 in it already. At least that's what my thing says.
Yeah, he's already got 2.
Yeah, that should be enough. There's 8 on the ground. Okay,
Grip
move to the
soon.
other side.
He's not ready. Not following yet.
Target change.
Grips on me.
There's
Cheese
a-
did that. The imagination.
He looks.
Nuclear blast.
Here we would kill the
Target
corruption, but we're
change.
not going to just because. Standing in the ring here, looks like everyone is. We kill this one back here. And then we're gonna roll on the mark in front of Star.
Left
Load
roll.
incoming.
Go to Star.
3, 2,
Grasped.
1.
Roll.
Kill the one on the left. Left. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting the wrong one.
Yes. Right.
Bring it to here.
Grip soon.
Get a big kill one. True. Yeah, let's do that. Roll to the left of the plate where we usually kill the tendon.
Grasped.
Road incoming.
Left roll.
3, 2, 1.
Roll.
Oh, the ad was on me.
Yeah, I didn't see it, to be honest.
I was like, why am I getting hit so hard?
Grasped.
You You have Soul Stone, right? Automation's up. Everyone should be back near the plate. I guess DPS.
Grip soon.
Target change.
Keep DPSing the automation. We should have enough on the ground. If you want to run through slow DPS. Go to where he was. Get away from the plate. One more. It's back here. Kill it, kill it,
Grip soon.
kill it.
Target change.
Nuclear blast.
Target change.
On the tendon. Okay, kill this corruption's at 38%. And we will roll where it is right now. That's where we'll stand.
Grasp.
Roll.
Left
Load
roll.
coming. 3, 2, 1.
Roll.
Roll. Kill the one on the right. Sorry, I called it wrong last time. Kill the right one. DPS move up near the
Right
plate.
roll.
Coming.
Roll. Grip soon.
Target change.
Just play into the amalgamation. We'll have plenty of loads. Slow a little bit. Should have enough. There's some back there, but I don't think
Grip
it's counting
soon.
those.
Target change.
They move the other side, get away from it, kill it.
Nuclear blast.
Plus,
Target change.
then here, the healing ring will put a little forward just so everyone knows so that melee also are standing in it. So we might have to move up a
Grip
little
soon.
bit. But yeah, that's basically how it will go. It'll be a lot worse because it's going to be more damage, but that's kind of the dance.
Man, the will of unbinding is dropping a lot.
Felt like heroic because we're not used to it. It's new. We were down to DPS the whole time.
My mana got messed up by the ad killing me.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Something on you. Apologize.
I didn't realize it was either. I was just moving over for the roll, and then I looked, and it's just like, holy shit, I'm almost dead. And then I think it went from me to Hella and killed Hella.
I got blown off.
Ah.
It'll take some getting used to, but that was a decent for first run of that kind of strategy.
That first plate's a little rough on the camera angle. Like after you get the first plate, things open up. It's not so bad, but the start of it is a little rough.
It did seem like the bloods were overall a lot more controlled, and I honestly didn't see any of them hitting healers. I might have just not. I might have missed some, but
No, I think with having most of the raid back on the plate side, it just forces them to come through and just gives 40 an easier time to pick them up.
did we already do the RP?
At last, the destroyer has met his end. Now,
Yeah, there's just a couple more spots where they're spawning that we're behind now, which helps even more. Because every little bit of damage is going to count.
Before you is the cache of the aspects. Take from it what you will, for you have more than earned the right.
although you may want to hurry.
Everybody's ready. So put them all down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have done nothing! I will tear your world apart! Let's
Kill began.
Big tentacle.
Seek safety there when the fight becomes
Tentacles. Impale.
Target change.
Bolt incoming. 2. Tentacles.
They did. Yelled it. I think for the third tentacle, we're going to try to get small tentacles before full, so we might have enough DPS now. Bloods. So we don't have to wait there for like
I always forget about this.
15 seconds.
Honestly, if we get any more of this buff, I think this first tentacle's dead before the blood spawn.
Yeah, that's the second one. We're usually even closer, so I'm thinking we're not going to get bloods on this next one.
It's too far away.
I will cleanse whatever corruption I can. My fire will not harm you.
Kill began.
Impale.
Charging. Target.
Tentacles.
Target change.
Bolt incoming. 2. Tentacles.
just gonna push on this one. I think we have enough DPS to get first set of tentacles before bolt.
I will slow the destroyer's attacks when I can.
Kill begat.
Tentacle.
Took 25% off before the first ad.
Target
Tentacles.
change.
No, we went multi much. Go
Impale.
tentacles, small ones, quick. A big tentacle. You have the DPS range, we have a level 2 months.
Bolt incoming.
Okay, so we can't lay into it that crazy.
Yeah.
2.
We don't have to hold DPS there though. We can, well, we can hold a little bit. Probably stop at like 75.
We did stop. We did walk away at 75 there.
Oh, okay. 80. Our dots are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, we walked away. It was at 75%. We were on the big tentacle and it ticked over. So we're definitely probably at least 80%.
So I'm trying to, like, we have this extra time, so I want to figure that out. I definitely think we don't have to wait around, but it's like, yeah, the windows are just so tight where you have to.
Either you skip an entire part of it or you completely wipe the raid because you combine two mechanics.
Honestly, we probably could stay on the tentacle there till we get small tentacles, kill them quick, and then swap to the big one. Like, it's so close.
And I think just DPS a little, leave it around a little above 80%. Just don't lay into it too hard.
Yeah, I hate having to. Yeah, the impales is that the issue there. I hate having to just sit there for like 30 seconds because of this situation. But I mean, if that's what we have to do, we have to do.
Next week, once we have that 5% more on the buff, we're probably going to be able to kill the tentacles before the big tentacle appears.
5,
Yeah, I think we'll get
4,
the little tentacles
3,
before,
2,
definitely.
1.
So that one's just in a weird spot where you can't push it too quick, but the first two we can now.
Kill begat.
Big tentacle.
Safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
Impale.
Target change.
Bolt incoming. 2. Tentacles.
My fire will not harm you.
Kill began.
Tentacle.
Impale. Tentacles.
Target change.
Bolt incoming. 2, 1. Tentacles.
I kill these bloods. Actually done.
One
Nothing can come
left.
with this.
They,
What's up?
yeah.
Oh, I got him.
Slow the destroyer's
Kill
attacks
bloods.
when I can.
Kill began.
Big tentacle.
Impale.
Yep, that happens. Just always jump up. I might want to stay over there because we jump across the aggro. I don't know how that works. Do they always stick to the same person?
No, they do not. I looked at.
Yeah, so we should stay over there if we get bloods like that. Forget it. Just DPS here. Bring a bolt here in a second. Stop DPS for a sec. Wait for bolt.
Target change.
Kill it.
Bolt incoming.
Okay. Small tentacles soon.
2, 1. Tentacles.
Target change.
Stop DPS for a sec. Wait for those bloods. The bloods. Small tentacles.
Tentacles.
Target change.
Cataclysm.
In mere moments, Deathwing's cataclysm will complete what he's begun and end the world. Join me in the attack now! I will charge you with arcane energy to blast your foes!
Kill began.
Tentacle.
Impale. Bolt incoming.
Bolt coming. No more DPS on the Deathwing
4,
tentacle till we kill this
3,
bolt.
2, 1.
Kill the bolt.
Target change.
Probably want to bring hell up after this.
Yeah, get hell up. Tentacle soon.
Target change. Target change.
Blood.
Bad on timing. Still tentacle. Fuck, let's go bolts. We gotta go for bolts. That's my bad. I was not watching that timer.
Cataclysm.
I fucking hate this fight with the damage window timings and everything.
They change every week, or at least every other week.
It's just so punishing. You just have to stop basically for every little mechanic. That's my bad. I was not watching that one.
And next week it's all gonna change again. Because we're gonna get another 5%.
Yeah, so the last one we'll have to stop again, wait for bloods, and then kill, and then we can push and kill the tentacles.
You think with the buff increase next week, will it be good at least till the 3rd, until the 4th platform?
Then we have to stop on the 3rd one at the start so we don't proc the small tentacles when we get the big tentacle. The thing is, every time we get DPS increase, it just introduces a new place we have to stop.
I don't know, I think we could get the tentacles and kill them before the big one even spawns with an increase again next week.
We could try it. I think that's probably the last spot left.
But then even with that, you're still going to get to the 4th platform and then you still have to watch the blood timer.
Yeah, because your second set of tentacles
5,
might still line up with the
4,
blood.
3, 2, 1.
The dumb thing is every 2 weeks it's guaranteed to change with that buff. At least ever so slightly. And of course we get more gear every week.
Big tentacle.
Seek safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
Tentacles.
Yeah, they only will stop if you get so much
Impale.
DPS where you're just always skipping bloods.
Still probably 25-30%.
Target change.
Bolt incoming. Tentacles.
Yeah, stay for blood, stay.
I need to target something first.
Like that is also dumb. That should just not spawn. Or just go away once we kill the tentacle.
Destroyer's attacks when I can.
Kill begat.
Big tentacle.
We did not activate this platform because we did not run right away.
What happens if we just
Oh,
leave
it's on the
Impale.
other.
The big tentacle is on the other platform.
It just impaled Anne, so
it? Okay, well, we have to go over there.
I think this is just gonna be a wipe.
Target
Impale.
change.
Kill the bolt.
Bolt incoming.
4.
Let's go back to the other platform after we kill this tentacle. We'll get Anna. The bloods might teleport over here. We're gonna get fucking cataclysm on the other platform, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
This is
Because we activated that platform, it kind of forces us to.
how did we activate it? Just because we went to it and then back?
Because we went and then back and then jumped again. So then, the time we spent over there, we would have been better off bringing the bloods with us.
Cataclysm.
In mere moments, Deathwing's cataclysm will complete what he's begun and end the world. Join
We're all
me in
gonna
the
die.
attack now!
Try, but I mean, we're not gonna have the tentacle and we're not gonna have bloods. Wait, I
Oh,
think
it
that
stopped the timer. Nice. That's good to know.
we'll stop
I will
DPS on
cleanse
this.
whatever corruption I can. My
Just be
fire
safe.
will not harm you.
Kill begat.
Tentacle. It's on the other platform. We gotta go over.
Does that mean the bolt's gonna be over here?
Impale.
Oh, bowl
This is
with
fun.
no bubble. For this bowl, we're gonna move to the back of this platform, but we're gonna be ready to hop
Bolt
to the other
incoming.
one.
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Target change.
Cool game. It's probably just a wipe. I don't know what the easiest way to wipe is. So can you like jump off the back? Are you resable if you jump off the back?
I don't know.
Tentacles.
Target change.
What's a tentacle
Did that
kill?
pretty quick right here.
Oh wait, these are not those tentacles.
We still have that buff. What even? We killed that tentacle though.
Did we just fuck it up because we were swapping platforms?
There's no bugs in this raid, none at all. Yeah, so because we are
Cataclysm.
getting to the point where we're basically killing the tentacle really close to the blood timer. We're just gonna have to kind of sit and wait to see if we get bloods before we go to the next platform, so that we don't bug out the fight. I'll let you know if you need to stay.
The unkillable Shad.
Wait. Oh, we're almost there.
Look at Porgy all the way over there. All by himself.
Did he just fall?
I just seen someone like, yeah, fall.
Okay.
Oh, it was a pet?
Yeah, it was my pet. He's slow.
Yeah, I just watched him like fall down and then run up.
He like walks on the water or some shit. It's annoying. Turning water into wine.
But yeah, no, this fight is just getting more annoying the more DPS we get. Because we have to keep altering our timings of everything.
I'm gonna drop a bot real. Never mind.
I could just mount up.
5,
Prepare quick.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dang.
Luckily, this is one of the spots that you're actually outside.
Kill Big Ad.
Big tentacle.
Seek safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
Impale. Tentacles.
Target changed.
Bolt incoming. Tentacles.
We are gonna have bloods here, so we'll kill early. Go bloods.
Tentacles.
Target change.
Bolt incoming. 2. Tentacles.
Stay for a second on this
Plug.
one. I can get bloods. Nah, we're good.
I will slow the destroyer's attacks when I can.
Okay, stop DPS.
Kill Big Ad.
Big tentacle.
Impale.
The DPS, we're waiting for bolt.
Target change.
Bolt incoming.
Okay, back on tentacle. Small tentacles.
Tentacles.
Target change. Target change.
Cataclysm.
In mere moments, Deathwing's cataclysm will complete what he's begun and end the world. Join me in the attack now! I will charge you with arcane energy to blast your foes!
Kill Big Ad.
Tentacle.
Impale.
No DPS, wait for bolt.
Bolt incoming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Target change.
Okay, back on tentacle. Small tentacles.
Tentacles.
Target change.
tentacle. Small tentacles coming out.
Target change.
Cataclysm.
Gathering all his might for a blow that will split the world! Attack him now! We must stop the final cataclysm!
Deathwing, the destroyer, the end of all things. Inevitable, indomitable.
Target change.
I am the cataclysm.
Oh, yeah, it's
He's completely
use your cooldown if Oju tells you to.
Shrapnel on you. Dream in 2. Use dream.
I am with you always.
I need a target. Strike now, heroes. Only you can give us our own.
Target
So
change.
ads for the closest one first. Diamond.
Moving shadow for a bridge burn.
Burn it. Cooldown if you have it.
That ad killed you at rate as it died, Chad.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think it was the stacks he had on me.
Of the Emerald Dream.
That was like stacking damage.
I now give
Yeah, hit me for 263,810. Resisted 82,000 and overkilled me by 22,000. Got 10 stacks or whatever debuff it was or whatever. Kept going off.
Oh, a mount.
Oh, another mount. Nice.
Hell yeah, let's go.
No maul again, though.
Roll for mount.
Oh, cheesy wants it.
Got a second mount, though. That's nice.
For our trouble.
Congrats, cheese.
Congrats, Jesus.
Rich get richer.
Will
Oh,
of
you just got
Unbinding.
yourself a new mount today, Forgy. I'll take the next one, Mel, just because you're gonna use that more than me. Hey,
DJ No
I
Khaled,
know.
the elements of death.
I helped you cut the cost some.
What mount did you buy?
You got Bio Sands today.
Uh,
You get it on every
First
character now.
Black, Voice of the Deep.
Yeah,
I think we
Bio's
both have that, right, Chad?
Bio's just like every other mount, it's account bound.
What is it now?
Girthalak,
The one-handed axe?
the tentacle sword.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Don't forget to get your gems.
That ain't the yeah. Using it.
Same. Alright,
Means garnet.
backbreaker, spalders. I've got those, so they're all you, Shad. Third bits for frost and unholy.
Oh,
Just
okay.
in case.
Funny.
I am listening.
So many queen's garnets.
You want
Yeah, you're gonna bring your
Statement.
pally in, and then that's gonna trade up in place for the maw dropping all the time, or another weapon. I just
Good week though.
need another maw to drop so I can upgrade from the 391.
We'll work on ping pong next week.
Oh joy.
Yeah, good week. Another heroic down. Now the rough ones left.
Yep. Final 3 and the worst 3. But also comparatively, spine and ping pong is way easier.
Yeah, I think the kills on Warcraft logs are still like so far apart.
Ping pong is just shitty because you gotta deal with more intermissions and you gotta split to kill the ads so you can lower damage quick enough. But I mean, that's really just gonna be figuring out the right cooldown timings, and then you look at spine and madness, and I don't even know what the addition of heroic madness is, but I remember it's not fun.
I know that during the last phase, every 5% you also have slimes that come out that you have to kill. If they reach Deathwing, it like regens his health.
Ooh, yeah, that's brutal.
There's extra ads during every platform as well that you have to kill. Like they're like little slime guys.
So you can't just do the just straight burn strat. You actually have to peel off and actually manage the ads. At least the slimes at every 5%.
Yeah. So it just adds more time in that phase where you're taking damage. Yeah, ping pong has about 2,000 kills, 10-man heroic. Spine has 922. Quite a big difference.
What's madness got?
665. Blackhorn and ping pong are pretty close. Blackhorn's 2068. Ping pong's 1940.
Well, I feel like we got Blackhorn in it, and it wasn't a terrible amount of pulls.
Yeah, most of our
Way less than Hagara.
Most of our wipes were people just accidentally running into like a fireball or something.
Yeah, we really only seen what, like maybe 3 or 4 phase 2 before we got our kill for Blackhorn.
Did you still want me to stay on Bailey's side? Good on that Blackhorn fight.
Yeah, I think for future you'll be on the melee side, chain lightning.
Oh, I think they were looking at War Master some, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, they were. They looks like they stopped progging it though. They're dying. I don't know what the percentage on Warcraft logs is.
It's hard to tell because they're in phase 1. So they're 2 minutes in, a minute and a half. The longest they made it was 2:35, so that was probably what, the second set of ads, maybe.
Two. Yeah, I don't. I didn't know
They're
any
so
of the
they're
heals
doing the
had-
strategy where they're actually soaking, from
I
what I
noticed.
could tell.
Yeah, they have like soaking sections, which it looks like they're dying to that sometimes.
You gotta have some sort of cooldown, right? Like
I think 2 people can soak it, but
either 2 people or one with like a good
that with
cooldown.
the other, with like the big soaks going on and everything else, it can be a lot.
Well, I told
I
Super like if you kill the dragons quick enough, you don't have to soak, but I don't think he believed they had enough DPS to do that.
wonder if they give it a shot. I really think they should at least try it.
I mean, it took us a little bit to dial it in, but it is it's the easier solution than trying to soak.
Yeah, even if you're soaking and you don't, like, it's just so much extra fight you have to deal with. Like, it's a lot of soaking because those dragons go up.
Well, they shoot like what is it? After they're active for so many seconds, they shoot every 10 seconds.
Yeah, so if they're going back up, you have to wait for them to come back in, so that's even longer you're soaking, and then you're having to deal. It's just it'd be a lot.
It's a ton
And
of
then
damage.
you get the big soak on top of it.
That's what I'm thinking. That's probably the hardest part. I mean, I would let those go through if you're doing that method, the tiny ones because there's some that come out like really close to the big soak, and that big soak almost kills us like every time.
Yeah, because we leave hella on the ad, so that way we can kill it quick. It works, but
Yeah.
we one less if we don't have everybody that we currently have for soaking, like it kills people. Like we have just enough, and we could negate that some by setting up a cooldown rotation all the way through. But I mean, I spirit linked the first one. Mel throws his out here and there, but